guys, welcome back to my channel. And today, I wanted to talk about why you have to change while you have the time. I've had this, I don't want to call it an epiphany, but I've had this in my mind, a tragic ring of events that just recently happened to me since last week, and it's literally changing the trajectory of my life at a different rate than I expected it to happen. And while I'm going through this process, which is a growth process essentially, I'm going through this process and I'm thinking, this actually may be what I actually need in order to get me started in what I really want to do, to get me where I really want to be, and to bring happiness, true happiness, back into my life, right? And so that's kind of what prompted me to want to do this video of change while you have the time. And I'll just go over some things. So my thing that's happening to me is I'm about to change my job, right? I've been doing this one job that I've had for so long. It's all you know. And when you are in something that is all you know, it's scary to start something over. It's scary to start something new. It's kind of like when you date someone and maybe you're married to them, or maybe you're just in a relationship with them, and you know that a change needs to happen in order for you to be happy again. And that may mean quitting like this relationship or quitting this job. And for me, it's the job, right? I need my mental health to be number one. I need my emotional health to be number one, and I cannot be bothered. I can't be bothered anymore, and I need to change while I have the time, because every day you get older, right? Every moment is the only time you'll get to experience that moment. Why not experience it while you are at a healthy point in your life, at a point where you feel like good things are coming to you, and once you change this trajectory in your life, maybe even better things would come to you. So I'm deciding, even though it's scary, but to change while I have the time, and I'm going to do it now. So it may seem like I'm quitting to others, but to me, which is the most important thing, and to you, it's all about you, right? It's all about me. This is my life. I can no longer live my life for others. And just like for you, you can't live your life for others, because when you do, you end up boxing yourself to live up to someone else's expectations. And really, the only expectations you need to meet are your own. Precisely because this is your life. No one else has to live it for you. No one else comes home and puts themselves in the meltdown that you have to go through, and the process you have to go through to get yourself out of the stress that you're going through. No one is alone with you. Nobody is trying to pump you up as much as you're trying to pump you up, right? And so why suffer? Why suffer anymore, right? So if you see a window of opportunity, take it. Change while you can. And sometimes it'll be something unexpected that triggers this change in your life, but usually it is for the best, even though it could be a negative change in your life at that present time. But I believe that everything works for my good, for those that love the Lord, right? So I believe that what I'm going through right now, this change is happening for a reason, right? So hey, change while you can. Let's see, what else do I have going on here? And what's most important is what makes you happy. I think I already mentioned that, but I feel like I need to reiterate that, because you literally have one life to live, and you have to live this life for yourself. There's people that you want to make happy. There's people that you want to impress. There's people that you want to live for, but these people are not walking your shoes. They do not have to go through the stressors that you have to go through. They don't have to face what you have to face. Like, for instance, like, we have parents that we want to please, that we want to make happy, but the parents live their best life during their best years ago. You cannot continue living for your family. You cannot continue living for your mom or your dad, or maybe even siblings that you feel like can't live their best life, so you're going to live it for them. Because what's this going to do is put undue pressure on your body, undue pressure on your heart and your mind. And life is stressful. It's stressful enough. Like, why add even more stress on it because you're trying to live for somebody? You're maybe not even trying to live for someone, but maybe you're trying to impress somebody. And I found out very recently, when you try to live up to someone's expectations, that can put you into a negative tailspin. That could put you in the ER from all that stress. And really, that stress, it's the pressure of trying to live up to someone's expectation, maybe try to follow in someone else's footsteps. It's not easy trying to follow in someone else's footsteps. It's probably going to be best to be in yours. Be in your own footsteps. Do what's best for you. Like, literally, do what's best for you. So, change while you have the time, basically, right? And something that I think is most important, one of the most important things, like everything I'm saying is important, but one of the most important things is seek help while you can. Change while you have the time. Seek help while you can. And for me, that was reaching out to people who were my friends, but you really don't know someone's perspective of you until they tell you, right? You don't know someone's vantage point, how they view you, how they see you, until they maybe feel comfortable enough to tell you. And when you seek out help, maybe from a close friend or someone that's becoming a close friend, like for me, in this instance, it's been two people that have been becoming close friends to me, and I'm so grateful to have them in my life. And one of them told me how he actually looks up to me. He admires me, and he would be destroyed if he ever felt that something bad would happen to me. And then I had another girlfriend. She told me that she loved me, not like in a bisexual gay way, but like in a girlfriend way, like a friendship way. And it was really nice for her to say that, even though I don't know if she meant it or not, but I think someone wouldn't say I love you if it wasn't true, right? And we are just now becoming friends too, so I appreciate that. And seeking help, and what I mean by that, sometimes you have to not be afraid to cry. I don't like crying in front of my family because I feel like it shows that I'm not strong. But sometimes when you do let it out, you're showing that you actually are strong. You're strong enough to trust yourself in this emotion. And I realize that when you do cry, you're letting out any pain and any pressure that's built up in your body. So if you're not seeking help through your friends, seeking help through a professional, like a counselor, I'm going to start seeing a counselor. And I just want to say, since last year, I've had people come into my life who have been actively seeking counseling. And I was like, what do I need counseling for? My life is good. Until the moment that I had an anxiety attack, a panic attack that I was never succumbed to ever before in my life. And this happened recently, actually. And that's because I had so much anxiety and stress built up in my body. I didn't even know it until I decided to cry, until I decided to let it out. And I didn't realize how much I was holding in until I was able to like let my jaw relax and let the tears come and to let the moans out. And it's something my body needed. It really was. I don't think I have a lot of ways to relieve stress besides working out or listening to music, maybe dancing, right? But I didn't know I needed that cry. I didn't know I needed to decompress in that way. And once I did, I'm open now to counseling. I'm going to have my first real counseling session tomorrow. And I'm actually looking forward to it. And I'm proud to say that I am seeking therapy. So get help while you can. Change while you have the time. We have one life to live. It's not easy. And the older that we get, the more that stress we'll have, right? Because the more that we're taking on. But it's not weakness if you let out tears, right? getting to the point where I'm comfortable, well, I'm just gonna cry. I'm just gonna cry around my family and let them know I'm not the strongest person in the world. And I think they already know that, right? But I had to have a mental paradigm shift for myself to let me know that it's okay to be that vulnerable around people that love you because they have your back. So I'm going to end the video here. Pray for me. Thank you. And I hope this video helped you and let you know and help you realize that you have to change while you can. I have to change while I can. I'm speaking to myself too, right? So